Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Aminah binti Salam. I am from group AS25568. Today I'll be present about a review on Mitragyna speciosa, its cultivation factors, distribution, uses, and other related issues. Mitragyna speciosa, or also known as Kratom or Ketum, is a member of the family Rubiaceae and also an endemic species in Southeast Asia. Thailand, Papua New Guinea, Malaysia, as well as Indonesia are countries that cultivate Mitragyna speciosa for its leaves. There is a lack of essential background knowledge of plant production environment on plant growth and the production of Mitragyna speciosa alkaloids. So, this study will help give information related to its cultivation factor, distribution, uses, habitat, and other related issues. The objectives of this study were to assess the cultivation factors affect the growth of Mitragyna speciosa tree, to identify the distribution of Mitragyna speciosa in Southeast Asia, and lastly to review the uses of Mitragyna speciosa and other related issues. The nuclear subfamily, the Cinchonoidae family, includes Mitragyna, which belong to the Mitragynaceae family. Group inflorescence heads and dehiscent fruits define this subfamily. According to Stennis 1951, Peter William Cortels was the first to define the genus, but did not provide any botanical information on this species in his paper. Haviland 1897 reclassified it as Mitragyna speciosa for the nuclear family and gave it the present scientific name Mitragyna speciosa Havil. As you can see on the slide, it is the common name used for Mitragyna speciosa on different countries in Southeast Asia. According to Hassan et al. 2018, evergreen Mitragyna speciosa has a diameter of 2 to 3 feet and is 25 meters tall. Typically, the trunk is straight and has a smooth gray outer bark with a pinkish inner bark. The leaves are petiolate and elliptic in form, with obtusely angulate branches. Pale-haired domecia cover the leaf axils and have 12 to 15 pair of veins. As you can see on the slide, the figure shown the morphology of immature fruits, the snap of inflorescence where the corolla is bright yellow and smooth on the outside with elongated funnel forms, and the matured fruits. Alkaloid in Mitragyna speciosa could be increased levels by growing the plant in a greenhouse with shade cloth. In fact, it also allowed the plant's height, leaf area, and size to reach their maximum potential. Moreover, according to Lee et al. 2022, phytoactive alkaloids may be affected by light quality along with light intensity and temperature. Depending on the glazing materials used during greenhouse construction and design, ultraviolet light transmission is typically 20 to 80% lower in greenhouses than in direct sunlight. Next, fertilizer did not raise leaf dry mass mitragynine concentrations. However, it affected biomass harvesting. Low, medium, and high fertilization rates raise the amount of harvested mitragynine compared to plants that were not fertilized. High fertilizer rates increase harvested mass 9 to 12-fold. As I mentioned before, this species is considered endemic to Southeast Asia. So, Mitragyna speciosa can only be found in various parts of Indonesia, which is around Borneo, Sumatra, Papua, and West Papua, in Peninsular Malaysia, as well as Sabah, Myanmar, the Philippines, Thailand, and also Vietnam. According to Rangasamy et al. 2015, Mitragyna speciosa have the ability to grow naturally in wet environments such as swamps and riverbanks, as well as in wet and dry soils. Next is the uses and misuse of Mitragyna speciosa. Since its 1930s discovery, Kratom has many uses. This substance is used as an central stimulant, opium substitute, and opioid withdrawal treatment. It is used as a wound poultice, pain reliever, anti-diarrheal, intestinal deworming, anti-diabetic, and heroin addiction treatment. Anecdotal information suggests that kratom formulations are largely self-treated for chronic pain and opiate withdrawal syndromes outside of Southeast Asia. Next is the misuse of Mitragyna speciosa. According to Tayabali et al. 2018, described a U.S. case of brief prodromal acute sickness with increased liver enzymes, cholestatic symptoms, and jaundice. Since medicinal advantages comes with potentially fatal side effects, kratom contributes to the opioid crisis. Due to a liver disease, he had a yellow complexion, nausea, weariness, joint pain, protracted night sweats, high bilirubin values, and mitragynine in his urine. On the other hand, according to Nelson et al. 2010, a patient with post-colostomy surgical pain who took datura stramonium and Mitragyna speciosa leaf teas every day for a month suffered recurring seizures. Next is legal status. As you can see on the slide, there are few countries with Mitragyna speciosa current legal status. The first country is Thailand. Because of Thailand's high prevalence of methamphetamine addiction, the country is contemplating legalizing Mitragyna speciosa in an effort to develop alternatives to the drug that are safer and more beneficial to health. This plant was previously classified as a controlled substance in Thailand. However, that status was removed on 2021. Next country is Malaysia. Kratom's primary alkaloids, mitragynine, is listed as a psychoactive drug under Malaysia's Poison Act of 1952. Next country is United States. The United States Drug Enforcement Administration DEA claims in its Kratom information that the drug has no recognized medical function in the United States. As a result, Kratom cannot lawfully be marketed in any way that suggests it can treat any kind of medical ailment. Last country is Australia. Both mitragynine and the kratom plant were added to Schedule 9 of the Standard for the Uniform Scheduling of Drugs and Poisons (SUSDP) by Australia in the year of 2003 and 2004, according to Ahmad et al. 2022. Only for the conduct of research may substance and preparation that have been legally classified as Schedule 9 be used. It is therefore illegal to sell kratom and mitragynine in Australia without a permission, as well as distribute, use and manufacture it, according to Sharon Ratana et al. 2021. In conclusion, plants belonging to the genus Mitragyna, particularly Mitragyna speciosa, are simple to produce, have a rich history of use in traditional medicine to treat a wide range of illnesses, and have significant monetary worth. However, these plants include various biologically active alkaloids chemicals, such as opioids, which can produce a stimulant effect and create dependency. Therefore, there is a possibility of abuse. Given the current surge in interest in cultivating kratom and its potential applications, a preliminary study was conducted to investigate its effect on the development of kratom and the production of alkaloids. Next, for recommendation, awareness-raising efforts should be directed at medical practitioners in order to better understand the mechanism behind its toxicity and to establish guidelines that are both precise and reliable for the treatment of kratom intake. Since kratom is a novel crop, little is known about its production, even though it has been grown throughout Southeast Asia for centuries. Alkaloids and kratom growth were not previously linked. Commercial kratom production requires a deeper understanding of how kratom management approaches affect plant development and performance. So, as a result, further research are necessary.